Hello students, welcome to the first session of the BCA 5th SEM Computer Architecture. In this session we are going to discuss the architecture of the computer. The main objective of this session is to understand the meaning of computer with its block diagram. We are going to discuss here what are different components of the computers. The background is it is mainly required for the computer organization and architecture. Now let's study what is computer. We'll see the definition. What is the computer? Computer is a fast electronic calculating machine which accepts digital input, processes it according to the internally stored instructions and produces the result on the output device. This means it is an electronic calculating machine or electronic machine. It accepts the data or input through input devices and it performs the calculations on it, or we say it as a process it according to the internally stored instructions or given instructions or stored instructions in the form of programs. And once according to the instructions the data is processed, it produces the result on the output devices such as a printer or monitor. This is what a computer. Now let us see the block diagram of computer. The block diagram of computer mainly includes at the center the central processing system. You can see it includes the CPU or central processing system, which is connected to the memory, random access memory, and the input output module, which contains the input devices and output devices. Therefore, central processing unit is at the center, which accepts the data from memory or the programs from memory, and the data which is provided as input will be provided through input devices through input output module, and whatever the processed data or output is given back to the users through output devices such as monitor or printer or projector or even speaker. This is what the block diagram looks like. See, computer consists of two functional entities. Broadly, there are two components or functional entities a computer can have. One is hardware and second one is a software. What is hardware? Hardware consists all the physical electronic components and electromechanical devices. Means the physical components or physical parts of a computer is called as hardware, which you can definitely touch. It is divided into three major parts. First one is the central processing unit, that is CPU. Second one is the memory unit, that is the memory. And third one is the input output module or IO module. These are the important parts or components of the any computer. First, let us see what is central processing unit. It in turn contains the arithmetic and logic unit for the manipulating data. See, all the processing is done in CPU only or central processing unit only. Therefore, it contains arithmetic and logical unit. Secondly, it contains registers for storing data. The control circuits for fetching and executing instructions. These are the three parts or sub-part of CPU. First one is arithmetic and logical unit, which is used to perform the operations like addition, subtraction, division, etc. And also logical operations like OR, NOT. And then the memory is used to store the data, is the registers storing the data. And finally, in order to facilitate the instruction fetching and execution, it contains the control circuit. These are the components of a CPU. Next, let us see what is the software. Software consists of instructions and data that a computer manipulates to perform various data processing tasks. Software is nothing but a set of programs. A program is something but a sequence of instructions. That is a program. See, in order to the hardware to be utilized at the maximum, the computer needs software. Only through software we can use or user can work with computer. The data are manipulated by the program constitute the database. See, mainly the programs or software instructs the computer how to process or how to handle the data provided to it. Therefore, software is also a major or integral part of a computer system. There are two types of softwares. One is the system software and second one is the application software. There are two types, system software and application software. What is a system software? System software of a computer consists collection of programs that facilitates more effective use of the computer. System software is not directly used by the user. They are especially meant for the computer hardware which tells how to effectively or in best way the hardware can be used. Its function is to compensate for the differences that exist between the user needs and the capability of the hardware. Means user always works with application software or application programs. In order to make use of the application software, the hardware effectively, this system software used and they are best for the hardware utilization. See, there is system software. Next, application software is any general purpose software like Paint, like Photoshop, or any such Microsoft Word, PowerPoint. They are called as application softwares. It consists of programs written by the user for the purpose of solving particular problems. See, what any banking system, so what not any systems you can say they are the application software mainly used by the users. See, we all user work with computer using application softwares only. See, these are the different aspects of a computer. In this session, we learned what is the computer and its components and two main software types. One is the application software and one more is the system software. We'll see in the next session. Thank you.